back. I'm Black and we're here for another vlog attack. Welcome to the 365 vlog. Let's go. People, today is June 3rd, 2016, day 155 of the 365 vlog. We're going to talk about spoiled milk. This week was a bit peculiar because an incident happened during the week, and it's something that hasn't happened in a while, and it got me thinking about a couple of things because I've been watching Roots and the like. So there's a couple of things I want to talk about in relation to this spoiled milk incident. So this incident started around like Thursday because my dad had bought milk on Monday, that was Memorial Day, and he had had it until Thursday, and then he decided to boil the milk and it curdled. And this was a little bit weird because normally we buy milk from the local Western Beef and it's pretty fine. So we thought it was odd, so me and him went and we took the milk back to try and return it. But on the receipt it says you have only 3 days for perishable items, and they count the day you buy it as the day that it is part of the 3 days, so it was the 4th day, so we were like, fuck. And luckily my dad was really calm. He would have blown up normally, but he didn't. So what I did is I just bought some other milk at the same place. I know, not smart. But what I tried to do this time was look for a date that wasn't like the same date as the milk that had expired, and I tried to reach in the bag to get the coolest one. All that stuff that you know about milk and shit. Got the milk, it was fine. The next morning, I had the milk and some oatmeal. I didn't have a problem with it warming up, but when he warmed it up again, it also curdled, and then that's where the problem started to arise, and then we had to go again back to the place. We got our refund, and then we went to another place to get the milk. A slightly more expensive milk place, but nonetheless, it was not gonna spoil. So this whole story got me thinking about like the cost of milk, and depending where you live is what type of like food you get. So the Western Beef here is pretty cheap relatively compared to like this other place that's like a food bazaar, and then there's like Stop and Shop. So there's like a tier list of like food that you can get in this area, and depending on your income, that's what works for you. And Western Beef just happens to be really, really affordable. But when you think of affordability, you must also think about what you're getting for that price. Saying goes, you get what you pay for, and that is very true. I think that even if you do get things at a bargain, sometimes just because you get it at a bargain doesn't necessarily make it any better than maybe something that's a bit more expensive, because sometimes paying a bit more for something in the long run pays off because of the quality versus just like, I guess, affordability in this sense. People who live in poor neighborhoods tend to not have like access to like a range of good foods. So like foods that like go to Western Beef versus like going to Stop and Shop are different quality and different prices. Some though are exactly the same, but just priced more because of the location of where it's at. And I mean, that's business or whatever, but I'm just saying there's certain things and there are certain practices that I feel like in places that people who don't have that certain type of income don't get, because, well, they're not paying as much for that, so they're not getting as much quality. And can you imagine even all the things that like don't get put in the low quality places, they get put in the high quality places just because people wouldn't buy them? This comes down to like the quality of all the food that you're getting from the place that you're buying from. And the tier list just really shows the differences in like the kind of food you get versus like Western Beef versus this food bazaar versus Stop and Shop. And I just find it really interesting. You think about getting that like really cheap thing, think about where you're getting from and how that's going to impact you as yourself, because what you put into your body, you know, all they say is your body is a temple. Just make sure you're really cognizant of like what you're buying, what the quality is, and is it really good for you? I think I'm gonna make a vlog on groceries, like different grocery stores and how they differ, and just show you the comparisons of what we see. That's gonna be an interesting one. I think I'm gonna make that for an outside vlog. I don't know when, but we're gonna like do price point comparisons and all that good shit. Yeah guys, that's pretty much all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed what I had to say about spoiled milk and the quality of your food. But if you made it to the end of this video, don't hesitate to hit the like button, and also if it's your first time seeing my face, don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button, because I make new videos every day and I hope that you enjoy them. So question guys, what grocery stores do you shop at and why, and what do you see the differences if you shop at the cheaper one or you shop at the more expensive one? What are the differences? Tell me in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Yeah guys, I'm Vandal. Don't forget to keep it 365 and I'll talk to you tomorrow with another video. Peace. Bye. June 2nd, 2016, day 154 of the 365 vlog. We're gonna talk about Roots. No, we are not talking about the roots in the floor. We're not talking about the roots in the sky.